Hello everybody, and welcome to a new Zelda game. It's one that we all love, we all know very well. Got remastered even. It is of course the classic Link's Awakening. I'll let the entire little intro play out because I do think this intro is really cool, especially for the time being. Like, when you got this game and you actually got to see this cutscene, even when it was in black and white, it was like, damn, this is a cutscene. On like my Game Boy. I mean, color, like, it's not even that bad. It kind of just shows what you need to show. Obviously, if this was a newer, like if this was like a ROM hack kind of thing, they would have like a lot more detail. But that's because the ROM hacking community and stuff like that for Zelda and Pokemon and such is like phenomenal, like S tier work. But here we are, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. We have that Link. We'll just quickly erase that Link and then make a new Link. I guess we'll just legit just call them Link. I think that's what I usually do. Anyway, where's the K? There's the K. So, we will start. I always loved this game. Like, it's a really good game. But I think after this one, we're going to really go into some games I haven't really played as much. What a relief! I thought you'd never wake up. You were tossing and turning. What? Zelda? No, my name's Marin. You must still be feeling a bit woozy. You're on Colorhint Island. We didn't even get the jump. Whoa, Link, you finally snapped out of it. The name's Talon. Hope you're feeling better. What? How did I know your name? You think it's weird? I saw it on the back of this shield. You got your shield back. Press the button to repel enemies with it. And this is one of the best songs, personally. Just like, this song only plays for the starting section, and I think that's the thing that's really magical about this game, is there's so many things that, like, you don't really, it doesn't allow it to sink in enough in this game. Like, you don't really get to feel like you get to really breathe in the world. Oh. But like, yeah, you just have this beautiful music, the ocean, and it's just like, this is an adventure. This is a brand new adventure. Like, what is there to do? What's there to explore? Crabs that won't kill me. And we have this fucker. Hoot hoot! So you are the lad who owns the sword. Now I understand why monsters are starting to act so violently. A courageous lad has come to wake the windfish. It is said that you cannot leave the island unless you wake them. You should now go north to the mysterious forest. I will wait for you there. Hoot hoot! Our transparent sword. You found your sword. It must be yours because it has your name engraved on it. And then the game begins. I really do love the intro to this game. It is sad that that song never comes back. I do think it would have been really cool if there was a moment when you're in the windfishes, like in the end of the game, or like some moment in between where Link has like this little moment of like, what do I do? And it has that music playing, so like the music's kind of like the inner thoughts and dreams of like Link being like, well, do I want to, like, how am I going to do this or that? I think it could have been really cool. But nevertheless, this game is really good. Not one of the best. I do think it's probably like B tier Zelda content. And we're probably going to go pretty fast through this game, not going to lie. It is a very short game. Hoot hoo, brave lad on your quest to wake the dreamer. Welcome to the mysterious wood. Much of mystery you will find on this uncharted Color Hint Island. I'm afraid you may find it a trifle difficult to leave the island while the windfish naps. By the by, have you ever visited the Tail Cave, which is south of the village? Go there with the key you find in this forest. The windfish is watching. Hoot! I like this music. A lot of the music in this game is phenomenal. The thing that's really cool about this game is they introduce enemies that are like kind of strong straight off the bat. Like 2-hit has a projectile. Like most Zelda games wouldn't be that like ready to deal damage to you. But that's what I like about this game. Is like they do actually legitimately want to. Yeah, it had that like a little bit of that like edge to it, beginning game wise, which I appreciate a lot. And the colors that they chose makes this game just feel super vibrant as well. You got 50 rupees. That's a pretty damn good reward immediately, considering this game gives you a shield. I would love to do some randomizers, and I think I might just for some of these type of games. Because like I do know these games pretty dang well. You picked up the toadstool. As you hold it over your head, a mellow aroma flows into your nostrils. One thing that's interesting is the text boxes in this game are so much different than what we would see later. Like later on, it feels like the text boxes are like very flat, but the words, like the way that the words are actually done in this game, the letters and stuff are actually really curved, and it's actually really cool to see. Because I don't think you would normally see that anymore with a game like this. Oh, well, we don't really care about that. I think it always tells you what that thing does. And like that guy, like just having a sword and shield straight up, like that's pretty dangerous to just have out and about in like essentially the first 5 minutes of gameplay. Kind of want that. I don't know if we're going to go for all of the seashells. We probably will. Ooh, let's not do that. We'll probably go for like a full 100% playthrough. Unlike the remake, this game is actually kind of fun to 100%. Double, double, toil and trouble. A toadstool mix makes powder for tricks. Ah, it has sleepy toadstool, it does. We'll mix it up something in a jiffy. We will. I like how her eyes are always in the same position. However, the sides of her face overlap with one of her eyes when she turns. So it literally looks like she has, like she's moving her head, but her eyes are the same. And like that's a really cool little thing. But if you look at the font here, as you can see, like the P, it isn't straight, and the I, it isn't straight. It's at a curve, and I think that really does make the text really pop out a bit more than it does in Seasons and Ages and such, when the text was not like that. But it also means as well that it is like, you know, you can put less of it in because there's not as much room, sadly. Wow, this looks pretty heavy. There you go. I do think for the upgraded audio, like the remake could actually be very good. But that's like it. That's like all I really care about in that one. And in a matter of literally when we woke up and got our dang sword, Taran somehow magically found a way to turn himself into a raccoon, and it was the funniest shit I ever seen. The last thing I remember, I was biting into a big juicy toadstool. Then I had the tenderest dream I was a raccoon. Yeah, sounds strange. It seems pretty regular to me though. We got the Tail Cave key. Hoot, take the key And go to the tail cave, retrieve the instrument that is hidden there. Go now, the windfish is waiting. Hoot! I will be interrupting you periodically. I do love, I think it was my favorite joke that Game Grumps ever did was, I can't even watch the full series because they like the latter half of the series is like all streamed, and I don't really like it. Their streamed content as much, it just isn't as funny to me. But it's when Dan is like playing as the sword. I can't remember what the sword's name is. It's like Fee or something. It's like, I'll see you in 2 minutes. Or like, no, I'll be badgering you in 15 seconds. And then like Aaron is like mid-sentence. He fucking shits himself laughing. That was like such a good fucking joke. I haven't seen it in such a long time though. It's so nostalgic not playing Zelda for like maybe a week or like months. Not months, but like maybe a month. And then hearing that tune, it's like, oh, so nostalgic for me. Level 1, Tail Cave. This game is so good that my mum finished it. She hated Dungeon 7 with a passion. God. I do love that feature a lot. Of, knowing if a room has something hidden in it by, like, the compass. Also, the color palettes just really work in this game. Like, all the dungeons, like, the floors and the everything really sells, like, the location. Like, this feels really, like, cool to be in, you know what I mean? Like, just small things like that can really help. I also like the music here, having, like, that kind of, like, mystery to it, but, like, in a interestingly, like, kind of scary-ish way. Where it's like, are you meant to be exploring here? Kind of thing. 20 rupees! Joy! Right, it's in here. I like how the enemies have like a little vanquish blip thing. Keep forgetting that I can't do that. And that's a nightmare key, correct? Yes. Okay, so we'll go to this way. But that's what I mean as well, like, right? Like, you wouldn't have these guys until like Dungeon 3 or 4 in ages. Right. God, just the atmosphere of these dungeons is so dang cool. It's also cool when you just haven't played a game in a hot minute and then you get back into playing it. Okay, push you. Ah, I forgot that there were these enemies. Oh damn, these take 2. Oh damn, low battery. Good thing I have a thing to charge this with. Ah. Thank God. Goomba. Ah. Goomba. Gotta show off the funny. I don't know what it was, but like Game Boy Color games has had so much more edge to them. You got the Rock's Feather. It feels like your body is as light as a feather. It's so awesome. Ow. It's so awesome to get this so early. such a key item for 2D Zelda. I think it's kind of like one of those key things, like lifting things and jumping are usually the time, like you get those like pretty early in the game. Zelda Seasons had them a bit later. Right. We'll go down then, because apparently downward actually has something for us. Legit just saw the pain that could have happened to me. I was like, ah. The one thing I don't understand is anytime anyone is ever like, oh man, you don't get enough money in this game. By the time you're in like the 5th dungeon, you should already have enough for like literally everything. Grab. And we got the map that doesn't look, looks like a cheese grater. It's up. So used to other games. That's why you never cheat on your video games. You get bad habits of doing things that aren't right. God, I can't wait to play Ocarina of Time. I can't wait to have a guide for Majora's Mask, because I'm not going to be able to play that game normally. Got the Nightmare's Key. Now you can open the door to the Nightmare's Lair. I think I probably will do a video. I'll do a video, or in this series get the seashells, because I would just like maybe have an episode where I get all of them. Or something, you know. Hello, friend. Man's trying to be a Pokemon with those noises. I like how the mini-boss is right before the actual boss. Buzz, buzz, outsider! So freaking good at this game. People think you're a hard boss. Hilarious. And there we go, we had the Midnight Cello. Oh, Full Moon Cello, sorry. Oh, Marin's song. So beautiful as well. I won't spoil what happens in the story. But yeah, this game has a nice little story. It has a nice little everything. It's the reason why everyone likes this game. Swamp. A path opens in the blooms. Meanwhile, Owl is gonna immediately jump scare us. Hoot! The thing that's funny is I thought he was a screen up. So I literally was like, oh, we're gonna get jump scared by the owl. And I looked and I was like, ah, it is the owl. That is an instrument of the sirens. I have to admit, at first I did not believe you were real. That instrument, along with the 7 others in the set, has the power to wake the windfish. You must collect them all. I was instructed to give you directions. Your next goal is north, in Kapunga Swamp. Hoot indeed. You know, 7 of those items are really easy to get, but the last one, oh, you're gonna have to go on eBay, and probably, you know, there was this one guy, he kinda just scalped them all. You're probably gonna have to pay like 200. Hey buddy, it's serious. Yeah, really serious. Yeah, it is. The moblins, they came from the village. Yeah, that's right. A whole gang of moblins. Then, like, for real, they went to the house. Yeah, that house, and they did something at Bow Wow's house. Yeah, Bow Wow's house, and it was scary. It was a scary, bad scene with the moblins. So I mean, ellipses. It might be faster to find out for yourself what happened. I hope you all really enjoy my S tier voice acting. Anyway, let's ignore Bow Wow's house. Oh, I love the little dogs that look like foxes. Do I talk to you first? Trendy game, 1 play, 10 rupees. The A and B buttons move the crane. The rest is just timing. Go over to the buttons to play. Good luck. Okay. That seems like perfect. I think the Switch version also makes this game a bit more like interesting because the trendy game is literally only used for this one tiny thing. You got a Yoshi doll! Recently he seemed to be showing up in many games. I do like that reference though, because like, yeah, he was in Mario World, Super Mario World, and then he was also in Yoshi World, and maybe at this time, the N64 games, maybe? Yeah, it would have been. Because of, like, you know, Pokemon came. Oh, was Pokemon late or was it not late? It couldn't have been late because then they made another Pokemon game. So yeah, it would have been like maybe Yoshi Story as well. So like Yoshi probably had 3 games, maybe even Smash Bros as well on the N64. So like Yoshi was in like 4 or 5 games immediately. Oh, well, will you give that doll to my baby? My baby's name is Smaz. It's almost like it's a reference to something. Oh, thank you. You're indeed a generous person. I'll give you this in return. We got a bow. You traded your Yoshi doll for a bow. Maybe you can trade the ribbon for something else. This dad is just frozen in place. Yep, those are my boys. I'm a Papa HL. Oh, I'm Papal. Pleased to meet ya. I'll be lost in the hills later, so keep a lookout for me, you hear? This game's funny with things like that. It is funny because like it's obvious, like, you know, this game was kind of just like let's have a bit of fun. Let's be a bit silly. Link, Talon's taking a nap at home. I don't know how he can sleep on such a nice day. It makes me just want to sing a song. Yes, the song is The Ballad of the Windfish. God, is this a windfish or is this just a sky turkey? Here sleeps the flying rooster. It is a sky turkey. The legendary sky turkey. I do think as well, there's also this. How about some fishing, little buddy? It'll only charge you 10 rupees. Fish. Okay, here's how you do it. Use on the it to cast and aim your rod. Once you hook a fish, press the A button rapidly to reel them in. So you're looking for the ones at the bottom. I'll only give you a 5 rupee prize for that. You should try again. Of course we will. So essentially, you kind of just try to go for the very back, and then it's just like a button mashing simulator. But we'll do this now just because it does give you a piece of heart. And we have the money for it anyway, so it really doesn't matter. I don't think there is any bottles like in the remake. Thankfully, the button mashing required isn't anything crazy. Wow, nice fish. It's a lunker. I'll give you a 20 rupee prize. Try again? Yes, of course. Now this is the annoying part, is you have to slowly edge the fishing hook to where the one in the little cave area is, and that's how you get it. In the remake, obviously, where the big guy was, there's a bottle you can just hook up, and if you get the bottle, you just get the bottle. I do think the bottles were a good idea to just add. Overall. You can kind of just get that final fish, but like at the same time I'd rather just get the thing as soon as I can get it. sucks when it starts to, like, take multiple different things to get him over. Really don't know why it does that. No, you freaking don't. No, you don't. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's a big one, and it has a piece of heart, too. You get 20 rupees prize on top of that. Try again? No, thank you. You have to have more passion. Live a little. And that's how you get another piece of heart. Now, anyway, still ignoring the atrocities of kidnapping someone. Makeup, jewels, dresses, I want it all. And some new accessories would be nice. Oh, that ribbon, I need it. Will you trade for my dog food? Lucky, thanks. Well, here's your food. You exchanged a bow for food. It's full of juicy beef. I like how they also somehow gave acne to a chain shop. It's really endearing. I just want to visit an alligator that somehow eats a whole can of food. I don't think I've ever seen this version of this. Uh-oh, why did I do this? I made a terrible mistake. No, no, please no. But yeah, I hope you all, everyone else is going pretty well. I'm trying to get a lot more things done. Because I feel like I've been slacking off on making content a bit because I've just been so engrossed in trying to get, like, a lot of good, like, playing games and, like, challenge runs and stuff. I have, like, a challenge run for Mario. I'm doing one for Travenus now as well. Just really trying to make some, like, good challenge runs that are, like, actually, like, longer, like, actual challenge runs. I have a Plants, maybe, like, a few Plants vs. Zombies ones happening too. What's that you have? It's canned food, for heaven's sake. Man, give me the canned food to me, please. It's hysterical. What will you do? Of course we'll give it to him. Oh, thank you. I'll take that. How can you eat the metal? That's what I always want to know. Ah, but here's a fair trade. Here are some bananas. You gave the canned food to him and got bananas in return. Good deal. I do like how he sleeps in like a pool of water. I just find that kind of cute. That's the thing about like these Game Boy Color games. They always had endearing little things like that. You got a piece of power. You can feel the energy flow through you. Absolutely, freaking deck the holes. But yeah, we already have 100 rupees. And if you really wanted to, you could like easily have enough for the shovel already. But like, yeah, like there's no reason to ever be like, oh man, I don't have money in this game. Oh, there needs to be a skip button. But yeah, I'm planning on doing... I think at the moment, yeah, things are mostly in place. I'm going to be doing fighting games, I'm going to be doing Super Auto Pets, just vibing with that for a while. And stuff like that. You don't even need to talk to her, you just literally just leave. Maybe the owl at some point stops you. One thing that is interesting is this power-up is not actually like screen-based or anything, it's actually just time-based. There's a timer that counts down. I guess we'll go this way. Oh, that's the guy who gets catfished. That's the wrong area, yeah, we're meant to go the other way. Like, I didn't mean to beat up that like, it just kinda happened. such a satisfying noise every time too. We have 3 pieces of heart. Almost a full piece of heart. There we go. And who is this? A suspicious looking Rentoka, boys. Let's get rid of him. Don't know why there's so much southern slang in this game. Maybe there's like, maybe they keep speaking a Kansai dialect in the original Japanese version, because Kansai is a like more country-ish thing, so maybe that's why they're talking more country in this game. You must be an assassin sent by Madame Meow Meow to rescue the mutt. You came here to get me, but this is my hut. I will be the one who gets you. Never had that happen before. Jeez, am I just not good at this game today? Seriously. There's usually a rule of 3 with these things. Well, I guess we're not gonna get the good ending. It's not even the good ending, it's just like the maybe ending. Oh, actually, we don't even need to. I hope you all had an absolutely wonderful time, and in the next episode we will continue this little escapade of ours. I'll see you next time.